What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. So we are right back at it, right back in the garage with the cars. We got a little visitor with us today. Hey, Kira. Yeah, she's chilling. She's hanging in the garage with us today. She was getting pretty lonely in the basement, so I was like, I'll let her out, let her hang out with me for a bit. But right off rip, I'm going to just I let the turbo sit overnight with some just WD-40 on the bolts and stuff for the center housing. So I'm gonna crack these loose real quick. Not gonna do anything to the turbo right now. If you watched the last video, you know what's up. Just splitting this so I can deal with the exhaust side. Other than that, turbo stays like that. But once that's cracked off, I am gonna start diving into all the rear suspension. So we're gonna get straight into it. Alright, let's see how tight this bitch is. Oof, yeah, I'm gonna need a double wrench that hoe. Let me grab some heat too, because I'm a little nervous. Alright, so this is going off to a great start so far. I have every single bolt out in this part of the the part where you split. Everything's loose. I swear to God, I've only worked on a couple Garretts. Everything else was like TDO 6s and Mitsubishi Cores or Borgs. And this has happened on every fucking Garrett I've ever worked on. The center housing just gets stuck when they're old. Like, cause these are all loose, but they can't come anymore. Sorry, I wasn't pointing there. These are all loose, but they can't come anymore because they're gonna hit the drain, which is fine. But the housings are just stuck together. Like, it's so annoying. Like, every Garrett I've worked on just does this, and I love Garrett. They're the best, but it's just like, oh, I want to fucking, like, V-band housings are the way to go. Because that's what that is. The TDO5 in the Evo is a V-band housing, and it's way easier, in my opinion. And I'm sure Garrett makes V-band housings, but it's just, this style is just always super frustrating. All right, I hate giving up, but we're giving up on the turbo for now. I'm gonna just, over like a day or two period, just let it soak in the like PB Blaster stuff. Cause like I'm at a point where like I'm like heating it up to where it's like the thing is looks like it's boiling, and it's just still so rust welded together. So over the next couple days, I'm just gonna spray it. I still have a bunch more stuff I gotta do in the car anyways, so it's gonna work out either way. It's just like, I hate giving up on stuff like when you're kind of halfway done, so it's just kind of the worst, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep at it, and yeah, it's just, this turbo is being so much more of a pain, but whatever, it is what it is. I think I'm gonna start tearing at the suspension here in a minute. Alright guys, actually I think I'm just gonna leave things off like this for today. I need a little break from this. There's some stuff I gotta order, and I think I'm just gonna tackle the suspension first thing tomorrow morning, so that'll be the next clip you guys see. But yeah, catch you guys in the morning. All right, it is the next day. Now, before we get into the control arms in the back, I have a little idea. I just want to try something. I'm gonna pop this wheel off right here. I have a set of Z32 4-pot brakes where this car just has the normal 2 pots up front, like the Spec S style brakes, not the GTR or like Spec R, you know, the 4-pot Nissan brakes. Excuse me. I have a set, and I want to send them off to powder coating, but first I want to test fit that these actually fit, because I see people do like Skyline brakes on these, which I don't know if the flange is different at all. Like, I just personally don't know. So before I send anything off, I just want to just unbolt the caliper and pull it away, and then try and see if that caliper is the same flange and it'll bolt up and everything. So we're gonna do that real quick, and then we'll get to the suspension. So I got these guys out. They need a powder coat. Obviously all the paint is nice, but it's just chipped off everywhere. It's just whoever did these just did them in a really crappy job. But everything's brand new. They're all brand spanking new. But I got everything cracked here, so I'm just gonna pull the caliper off real quick, and then just gonna see if everything is all the same. The only thing I'm worried about, because that's how it was with the Evo, usually these smaller brakes have a different bolt, and these don't have hardware with them, sadly, so... Oh, wait a minute. It'll be close. I'll have to see. I'll have to pull that bolt out and see if it threads into these, because, like, for example, the Evo went from like a 17 to a 19 when I changed to the big brakes, so we'll see. All right, well, if you guys saw the short that I posted, you guys know that these fit, but they fit great. Like, the fitment is nice. The only thing I just probably would have to remove the dust shield, but that's just normal big brake kit stuff. Like, as you can see right here, it's like touching. I'm sure at the bottom it is too, but on the Evo it's the same thing. Like, I just cut it, but you can also just like remove these, which is most likely what I'm gonna do. But the fitment in here is nice. Like, you could use the stock rotor if you wanted to. I mean, like, it spins, you know, with no rubbage, which is cool. But either way, I'm hyped on this. So now I can finally send these off to powder coat and get them all prettied up. But now a color. Ugh, what color should I do? All right, now that we know that the brakes fit, I'm gonna rip the rear wheel off real quick, and then we're gonna get after starting to take the suspension apart and measure things up. Cause I'm not gonna set any camber or toe or anything right away. I'm just gonna measure the control arms once they're off with the stock ones and set them at what stock is. So then when I do my alignment, we can just go off of the stock. So it's like as zeroed as possible. Alright, we have all three control arms out. As y'all can see, everything's all taken apart. So now I'm gonna pop the ISR stuff out of the boxes and just measure them up to stock length. So here what I'm trying to achieve, just to show you guys a little closer, is this is the camber arm, for example, and I'm trying to set it up to where it is basically, god damn, to where this is exactly the same length as stock. Where I haven't really touched it much, and you can see it's basically almost there. I'm like maybe like a 1/10 off. Up top, they're about the same. So I'm gonna shorten this one probably 1 turn, and then it's honestly probably gonna be pretty dead on. But it's gonna be so nice to be able to have all this adjustability instead of having to, like, you know, use the stock stuff, and then you just kind of have to make do with what you have with stock. But this has so much adjustability, so I'm really pumped on these ISR arms. All right, guys, so all the arms are out. And then all the new ones are in. Look at that. I have them all pretty much set to like 0. So I don't know, this, if you look from top down, it almost looks like it has like a bit of toe out, but I don't know, we'll figure that out. I'm sure, you know, as soon as I get this car back on the road, I'm gonna go straight for an alignment. So it's not like it's a hugest deal, but they look great in there, honestly. I'm super happy how they look. This one I had to keep messing with because, like, the bushing kept like getting tweaked that way, but I got it now to where it's sitting in the center. All of them look nice, and like I'm excited to now have a car that I can actually like dial in the alignment really good. So I'm super pumped about how they turned out. I love this product. It's honestly the best like bang for your buck for adjustable arms for like a full kit for S chassis. Because if not, like, you're spending a bunch of money, or you're spending no money and getting something that's a little like, ugh, a little sketchy, you know? So, ISR, good. All right, so it's the next day. We are gonna pull the Evo outside real quick so we can get all the arms done on this side. And then, yeah, that's really about it. But first, before anything, let's see if the Evo's gonna start, because it's been a little bit, and, you know, Evo and cold starts are not friends, so. Just Evo and starting in general are actually not friends, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, let's see if it'll start. quick. Evo is outside, as you guys can see. Cat is inside. Hello. Yeah. She's a big shop cat. She loves it out here. But yeah, we're gonna tackle this side now, so I'm pretty much gonna get right after it. You're so spoiled. Look at her belly. Big girl. Alright, same strategy on this side. Gonna pop the stock arms out and then measure them up with these just so we're about zeroed out, and then rinse and repeat. Now we rinse and repeat. The old is out, the new is in. Not sure if y'all can really see that, but those look freaking great. Now it's time to get rid of these because I want to get some coilovers here soon. So I'm going to try and find a good set of coils. I want to get some BCs. But other than that, these are looking great. Very happy. I can't wait to see how this car feels once it's all like done and all that. Like, it should feel like a whole new car because before it was like so body rolly and like it had a lot of like flex, and I don't know, hopefully this should stiffen up the car a lot. I'm really excited to see how the car feels after this. All right, now that that's all done, we are gonna bring the Evo back inside. The Silvia's all put back together. I'm not gonna be touching this side for a little bit until I get angle mods. So then I'll pull the Evo back in again, but that's all stuff that's still not here yet. So real quick, we're just gonna bring the Evo back inside and see, again, if she wants to start, because as you guys saw, starting lately has not been the Evo's favorite thing. All right, as you guys saw, we're all back inside. We made her. S15's all suspensioned out. I think this is where I'm gonna stop working on the car for today because I don't really have anything else I can do. I'm like legit handicapped right now by waiting for parts. That's the end of this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, I wish I could make this video longer because there's more stuff I want to do in the car, but I'm legit stuck waiting for parts, and that's just the like story of building cars. So hopefully this week some stuff should show up. It just sucks that this is a Monday today and it's a holiday, so no shipping and companies are closed. So I'm praying that I get stuff. I hope so. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day, good night, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you. Bye-bye.